On the news tonight, Kwara State government to continue exploring harmonious relationship with the Nigerian Army. Federal High Court sitting in Ilorin denies Tajuddin Abiye candidacy for Oyun Ifelodun of her constituency, declares Kayode Tijani winner. Nigeria joins the rest of the world to commemorate World Rabies Day. Plus updates from the world of entertainment and sports. This is the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA ILORIN NewsTonight. Many thanks for joining us. I am Olajide Bello. The Federal High Court sitting in Damaturu has ordered the All Progressives Congress and Independent National Electoral Commission to recognize Bashir Machina as Yobe North senatorial candidate of the party. The presiding judge, Justice Fadima Amurtala Aminu, nullified the parallel primary election that produced the Senate President Ahmed Lawan on June 9, 2022, and also ordered the APC to forward the name of Machina to INEC as the authentic winner of the primary held in May. The judgment is coming weeks after Machina distanced himself from notice of withdrawal from the race, which has since gone viral. And also, Federal High Court sitting in Ilorin has nullified the candidacy of Tajuddin Abiye as the All Progressives Congress candidate for Oyun Ifelodun of our federal constituency primaries and declared Kayode Tijani as winner for the 27th May APC primaries in Kwara State. Aisha Abubakar Yahya reports.
The plaintiff, Kayode Tijani, approached the court after the May 27, 2022 APC primaries for House of Representatives in Oyun Ifelodun of her federal constituency to challenge the declaration of Tajuddin Abiye as the winner of the primaries. The member currently representing Ofa Oyun and Ifelodun federal constituency at the Green Chambers alleged some infractions during the delegate election and prayed APC and INEC to withdraw the declaration and nomination of Tajuddin Abiye as the party's candidate in the forthcoming elections. Counsel to the plaintiff, Wahab Ismail, argued that his client, Kayode Tijani, scored the highest number of votes cast during the delegate election, but was replaced by Tajuddin Abiye's name. Hence, the reason for seeking redress in the court.
I'm not surprised that the court agree with us that he won the election, that's the primary election, and that he ought to have been the candidate of the party. And so by the judgment of the court, he's been taken as a candidate whose name is on the list of INEC for the constituency in question.
While delivering his judgment, Justice Muhammad Sani, after thorough review of the evidence is proven beyond reasonable doubt, declared Kayode Tijani as the winner of the shadow election. The acting legal advisor to APC in Kwara State, on the other hand, Raphael Ashaolu, said the party will review the pronouncement of the court and thereafter take necessary steps.
The judgment is good. It's well considered. I will now relate back to the party. The party will now sit down and review the judgment and consider whether it's appealable or not appealable.
Counsel to Tajuddin Abiye left the court immediately after the judgment and declined comment on the judgment. Aisha Abubakar Yahya, NTA News.
And on security, Kwara State government says it will continue to explore harmonious relationship with the Nigerian Army and other security agencies to maintain security of lives and property in the state. The State Deputy Governor, Kayode Alabi, disclosed this while receiving the new General Officer commanding 2 Division of the Nigerian Army, Major General Amin Shehu Shinade, on a familiarization visit. Raliat Ibrahim has the details.
The Deputy Governor, Kayode Alabi, told the GOC that Kwara is relatively peaceful, and this is with the support and cooperation of security agencies, including the Nigerian Army. He appreciated the Nigerian Army for cooperating with the state government to ensure the state remains peaceful.
Madam Razak is ready to cooperate with you. Anything you want us to do already, because without security, investors will come to Kwara State. So we need to secure Kwara State before we can bring in investors. And we thank you because we know that is ongoing.
Special Advisor on Security Matters to the Governor, Brigadier General Tunde Bello, lauded the gallantry of officers and the men of the Nigerian Army for their selfless service to ensuring internal security in the country. According to him, Governor Abdurrahman Abrazak takes the security of the state as priority, noting that nothing meaningful could be achieved without peace. Major General Chinade said his visit is part of his familiarization to units and formations under his area of responsibility after assuming duty as the GOC on the 12th of August this year.
As we all know, security is collective and all hands are required to be on deck. And the cooperation and the support of the people is primary in advancing the cause of security.
The GOC solicited the continued support and cooperation of the state government towards achieving the desired goals to ensuring security of lives and property of the people. Raliat Ibrahim, NTA News.
Away from security, the House of Assembly of Kwara State has directed the Kwara State Geographic Information Service (Kwagis) to open up an obstructed access road to the premises of the defunct Savannah Bank PLC at Yoruba Road in Ilorin. This followed House deliberations on the report of the House Committee on Land, Housing and Urban Development on a private petition. Abdulafiz Alaya reports.
The owner of the defunct Savannah Bank buildings had petitioned the House of Assembly on the blockage of an access road to his premises by one Taiwo Adekunle, who erected shops on the portion of the land. While briefing the House on committee's meeting with parties involved, Felix Awodiji reported that the owner of the premises in question has a valid certificate of occupancy, while Mr. Taiwo only possesses certificate of temporary occupancy. Hence, building of permanent structures for commercial purpose on access road for almost 3 decades was considered as illegal practice that must not be allowed to stand. Having debated the general principle of the report at the Committee of the Whole, the House resolved that Kwara Geographical Information Service should remove the illegal shops, but urged the original landowner to compensate the aged man who claimed to depend on rent accrued from the shops for a living.
And 2, urge the owner of the property, the defunct Savannah Bank PLC, to compensate Mr. Tayo Adekunle by allowing him to occupy part of the space within the property for free for a period of 24 months. Those in favor that this is true reflection of what transpired in the Committee of the Whole, say aye. Aye. I can say nay. The ayes have it.
The House thereafter adjourned plenary to Tuesday, 4th of October. Abdulafiz Alaya, NTA News.
You're watching NTA ILORIN News Tonight. We shall be back after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
Shola, come and help me. You need to learn.
But I'm more interested in drawing.
How are you going to be part of the business if you don't learn?
You just don't understand.
Morning. Anyone for some Lipton?
The rich taste of Lipton awakens body and mind.
Let me have a look at your drawings. Son, these designs are amazing.
Lipton Yellow Label Tea. Awaken to what really matters.
Every day, life presents hopes, dreams, and challenges. Challenges that can become successes with a little help. Because a little help can empower you to go from despair to celebration. A little help can keep you going until the race is won. A little help can turn bundles of anxiety into a bundle of joy. And with Glow Data, you get much more than just a little help. You get the biggest data deals in town to make every day glow with small wins and big wins. Dial *777# to select your Glow Data plan.
Glad to know you're still there. The federal government has declared Monday, October 3rd, 2022 as public holiday to mark the nation's 62nd independence anniversary celebration. In a statement, the Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, congratulates all Nigerians on this year's celebration and assures them of government commitment to tackling all challenges facing the nation. The minister urged Nigerians to shun violence, be security conscious, and report any suspicious persons or activities to the nearest security agency, as well as through the N-Alert application on Android or on iOS for prompt response. According to a recent statistics by the United Nations, about 59,000 people die from rabies around the world globally. This brings about the need to raise awareness on the prevention of rabies every year. Aisha Wakayaya highlights the focus of this year's World Rabies Day celebration with the theme on One Health, Zero Death.
United Nations observed that rabies has caused more deaths than other deadly diseases, which requires a drastic action, and as such, informed the celebration of World Rabies Day every year. In Nigeria as well, rabies has accounted for about 6 to 10 deaths in each state across the country, with Kwara State inclusive, and this is why the Kwara State government also decided to take free vaccination of dogs to Gasaka in Ilorin West local government area of Kwara State, where rabies has killed some people in recent time, given the fact that the community breed more dogs for hunting than other communities in the state.
Like the theme of the year is that one health, zero deaths. Once there's good health, both for humans and animals, the mortality rate will be reduced or to zero. So being that these animals are close to us, and once they're infected, there's every probability that the owners can also be infected, and even the community can be infected.
Although rabies, according to veterinary doctors, is a preventable disease, its prevention and control are very important to forestall consequences.
Okay, for rabies, normally we give them once a year. I will never bring to the vet in the Kwara State Ministry of Agriculture. In fact, they give us free of charge every year. And there are two of them, one is the Guabu, the other one is the German Shepherd.
I have 3 dogs, and I ensure I vaccinate them every year to keep them from, to ensure that they don't have rabies.
Anytime that happens to my dog, I need to take them and I will complain any disease they have.
With this year's theme, which is One Health, Zero Death, there is optimism that if the right steps are taken, the world will be free from rabies by the year 2030. Aisha Abubakar Yahaya, NTA News.
And let's join Rachel Olaiton for details on the world of entertainment.
That was premiered lately is set for release on the 30th of September. The movie tells the story of love, loss, betrayal, and a mass struggle and triumph over its adversaries. In another development, Nigerian award-winning singer Simi has previewed an unreleased single which when released will be her first single for the year. The preview that was made through her Instagram generated over 1,600 comments from excited fans. Meanwhile, this jockey copy via her Twitter page has revealed that she's officially done with a master's degree from the prestigious University of Oxford. The excited DJ is proud of herself as she unveiled that she made it without a merit or distinction, but appreciates God for a tough year of study. Rachel Olaiton, NTA News.
Kauta Raja is standing by with sport tidbits.
2019 Africa Cup of Nations winner came from behind to defeat the Super Eagles 2-1 to win the international friendly match. It was the 22nd time both teams met, with the Desert Forces coming out tops with 10 wins, while the Eagles have won 9 times against the North Africans. Both teams have played draw 3 times. Former Super Eagles and Chelsea midfielder Mikel Obi has announced his retirement from professional football after a career that lasted 2 decades. He won a total of 15 laurels for both clubs and country. In his career as a footballer, Mikel Obi won Premier League titles, FA Cup, League Cup, Community Shield, UEFA Champions League, Europa League, Africa Cup of Nations, and has also led the Nigerian team to the bronze medal at the 2016 Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Sorry about that. That was the much we can take on sport tidbits, and that wraps it up on NTA ILORIN NewsTonight. Many thanks for being part of it. I'm Olajide Bello, and before I go, I will leave you with the weather forecast for Thursday, 9th of September 2022. Good evening.